Yeah, entertainment nerd, come and let me show you. This is everything you wanna know about nerd culture. Hey, entertainment nerd, ain't none fresher. You can nerd out, don't even need your pocket protector. Where my nerds at? Grab a drink, come through, keep it entertaining. Comic books to movie news, this is what you need. All my nerds, come get with me if you really live your life like you on the Big Bang Theory. Marvel to DC, we really got a passion. Justice League, yes indeed. Hold up, let me fix my glasses. Uncle Black died on my Calla when the story accrue. Lady Mocha, shout out Adrian. You know how we do. Hey, entertainment nerd, come and let me show ya. This is everything you wanna know about nerd culture. Entertainment nerd, ain't none fresher. You can nerd out, don't even need your pocket protector. Nerd news, nerd culture, nerd happy hour. Entertainment nerd, let's go.
What's going on, you beautiful nerds? I'm Dynamite Kalo, and next to me, I got Uncle Black. Ooh-wee. Wow. What a crazy week it's been. A couple weeks. We had New York City on state of emergency.
Underwater.
It said Long told us that it took him almost 2 hours to get home. That's wild.
That's crazy.
Wild.
That says a lot, people. That says a lot about
infrastructure, right?
Definitely. Let's take care of our Earth. Number 2.
Yeah,
that's important. But infrastructure is very important. You can't be. There was a whole plan, real quick. There was a plan a couple of years ago that wanted to make New York City, like Manhattan, a little bit. They wanted to dredge up and make it expanded a little bit wider and a little bit longer to avoid these type of floods.
Right, dude. It's crazy.
Or anything since, but all right.
Yeah, man. We got a pretty cool show for you guys. So we got a lot of good news. We're always missing Long and Mocha Cat, Lady Mocha. So hopefully you guys are doing all right. But let's get right into it, man. Let's go.
Seriously,
what was that? Sorry.
I was just gonna say we're jumping right into gaming news.
That's right. Gaming news. Here we go. Hoo-wee. What we got?
Yo.
Well. Look at that.
Well, I guess they grew up.
Toys R Us are making a comeback. That's right.
But it's nothing like, I don't know, like they're making a comeback, but it's not like the realistic type comeback.
Right.
There's only one real store that's you could get for us. We could get to it in New Jersey, but they're gonna open up in airports and cruise ships. Like, I don't mind cruising, so like I would love to see what cruise line they're gonna be on. But airports, I don't fly.
Right. I don't fly often. Yeah, that's right. And that store in Jersey is 2 floors, and it has like a ice cream place and like a play area or something like that. So that's cool, but it's gonna be the closest one that's it's at the that big mall, right?
Yeah, it's at the American Dream Mall.
American Dream, yeah.
But I mean, they're saying they're also going to be inside the Dallas. They're going to open up in time at the Dallas Fort Worth airport.
Okay.
But man, I just don't get that game plan.
Yeah. And if they were to open it here where we are, I mean, you would only really be looking at like West Farms Mall or like Danbury Mall, because Waterbury Mall is kind of dead. But but I'm super excited to see Toys R Us coming back, in the sense that, hey, we're going to be able to relive some of our childhood, right? but we won't. We'll have to travel for it. So in the meantime, you always got Amazon and you got digital. So
Yeah,
order
but
your shit there this holiday.
what about those exclusives that Toys R Us do?
Yo, that's right. What's gonna be coming out now? That's right.
So you can
What
only buy
contract?
certain exclusives. Imagine on certain, dude.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
kind
I
of
hear you.
smart. It's kind of smart in a way
It is.
because only if you're traveling will you be able to get that exclusive. That's kind of smart, but at the same time, not many people will be able to get their hands on it, and so I don't
That's
know.
right.
It might jack up prices. Might increase the worth of said figures and stuff like that.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know what I used to like to also like having the selection to buy video games at the same store, kind of like having a GameStop and in the toy store was awesome, man. And you know
Yes.
what? You played Jedi Survivor, right? Yeah.
Almost done.
Are you excited for this third installment?
It's needed. It's
It's
needed.
needed. That's
Like
right.
I'm dragging out finishing Jedi Survivor because it's so good. I should be done this weekend. I might
That's what's
stream
up.
it. Game is dope.
Okay.
I'm excited because I already know the ending, so it's kind of like, oh man,
You know it, but now you want to play it. You want to be
yeah,
in it. Yeah, you want to experience the full
yes.
floor. Yeah, I got you. I got you.
I want to see where this goes. Like,
Yeah.
and it's like where the series are. I'm hoping that there's some type of tie-in with the series,
Right.
because the series are just Ahsoka's astronaut is just phenomenal.
Oh,
So
you like it?
I love it.
Oh,
I love
word,
I
word.
would say, yeah, this is they need to just give Dave Filoni the keys to Star Wars and just let him do his thing. And I've been reading different stuff on how they could tie it into the sequel trilogy.
Oh
Make
shit.
it a sequel trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
Ahsoka's gonna be the key to that.
Oh shit. Yo, I heard Knights of the Old Republic got shelved for the moment or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I was really looking forward to that, bro. Shit.
Man, we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. How about did you ever play Resident Evil Village?
Yeah, I did.
You did? How'd you like it?
Mm.
Now, it was right. I mean, I enjoyed watching people play it, but now I guess it's coming to the iPhone, dog. I had no idea. No idea this shit was happening.
Dude,
It's whatever. It's like
that on an iPhone, like seriously, I see an iPad, but the controls. If you don't have a controller for it, then yeah.
Right. How are you gonna be like, yeah, I got you. Well, we figured some people are like diehard fans, and we wanted to let you know that it's coming on the iPhone. And if you want to play it on the go, excellent. Otherwise, get yourself a what's it called, a Lenovo or a Asus handheld.
Yeah.
You know. So,
Yeah.
well, that's good. That's some really nice good news. Then Massive Entertainment is taking up the Division 3, and they're going to be working on that starting pretty soon. I think it's going to take them a while to get Division 3 going, but finally it's going to full circle on that trilogy, which I don't know if you played the first two, E?
I played the first one a while back.
Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
It's better than Call of Duty. I'll say that.
Word. Yeah.
It's better than Call of Duty. In its own, it's better.
Right.
I don't know. It's just one of those things that it's for serious players.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I can really say is it's really for serious players.
Right.
It's not
Right.
like
Absolutely.
Call of Duty where it's not a Fortnite. It's a good game.
Like you gotta grind for equipment and whatnot. But in the meantime, while you're waiting for Division 3, you do have Heartland, which is a Ubisoft original, Division 2, and Resurgence. So if you guys are excited for that and you want to play the other Division titles, you definitely got the opportunity to do so. I think Heartland is in open beta at the moment. I think so. Definitely catch that shit.
Yeah.
But when we try it out, we'll let you guys know. Coming up though, we do have Project Brooklyn. This was a big announcement, which was actually not even an announcement. It was a leak, actually.
It was a womp womp. I don't know.
Womp. Yeah,
It's a womp womp because it's
yep.
a downgrade. Like
It
you're not
is.
getting a good system. You're just getting a crappy, cheap Emu version of an Xbox.
That's right. That's right. It's a cylinder now, which is something that they were talking like a few years ago or a year ago maybe, and it finally came out. But here's the thing, right? It's a cylinder. My biggest concern wasn't so much that. I'll talk about it in the next few slides. But now there's also the SEBILE or SEBILE. I don't know how you really say it. SEBILE. I mean, whatever. The point is that they finally decided to go for the PlayStation haptic feedback route. So they're finally going to have that. But the really cool thing about this controller, and I got to give it to them, is that all the buttons, the joysticks, all that shit, you can pop it out, switch it however you want. It's going to be a transformer modded type of controller, which is great because sometimes you get that left drift, that you can't fix. Sometimes you can pop up that joystick, buy a new joystick, put it back in. I think that's awesome. You finally did the right thing. As far as the Project Brooklyn, I don't know how I feel about that. And we're gonna go into it. Why? Do you have a couple comments about the controller? Anything that you wanted to add?
Nah, the controller's
yeah.
Brooklyn. Just
all right. So follow through with me. All right. So it shows you each generation of the Xbox, right? And what got to me was that under next gen 2028, it says cloud hybrid games.
Yeah.
Now, if we go back to this Brooklyn, whatever, it's a cylinder, but what don't you see on it?
Oh God, it's the disc. There's no
The disc. That's right. On top of that, they also leaked the specs of the Brooklyn, right, the project, and the following. There's no disk drive in here. So you're telling me that the era of discs is done. It's all going to be cloud-based, which means that you're going to need internet. Otherwise, how are you going to be able to play games? Which means that you have to have compatible internet, good connection, and hopefully you remember your password because you're going to have to log in all the time.
Yep.
And games are still $70. The whole idea of like saving money was that if we go the digital way, it should cost less.
Exactly.
Holy shit.
No reason why it's costing $70. It should now drop down to 50.
Mm-hmm.
And even probably less. Like seriously, this is greed at its best.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me started. And if you have a cat, here's my other thing. If you have a cat, and you know how cats like swatting things.
Right.
If your cat's strong enough, it's gonna swat it. It's gonna fall on its side. It's gonna roll. It's gonna hit the floor and break. I'm sorry, that's what I envisioned. But no disc. Come on. And you're charging us the same amount of money.
Same amount.
Crazy. I call bull.
Crazy. Some people are going to be like super. Yeah.
I'm waiting
exactly.
to see Sony's response to this.
Right. We'll see what they're going to say. They're expecting to release the Brooklyn this year, actually. Oh no, in 2025, right? Or this year, I think.
No, 2025.
2025. Right, 2025. So in a couple of years they'll release it, and next year in June or June they're going to release the controller. But great, you still don't have a fucking. You got a 2 terabyte hard drive, but you don't have a disc. A lot of people are collectors. I mean, not a lot, but I'm sure there are collectors who like to have the case and their disc, and they want to have a hard copy of it. Now,
I'm sorry, it's this is something that it can't be digital. No,
Right.
No, because it's the bandwidth is not there. I'm sorry, it's not even. It's it's just dumb.
It is.
People can't afford to have that high end internet and afford that upload just so that you can get your game in a few minutes. No, they really aren't really thinking through. How many people are going to go out and buy this thinking, oh my God, this is a new iteration of Xbox, not have internet or not have decent internet? I would love to see the returns on this, on how many get returns, because I'm sorry, you're
yeah. I feel the same way, man. I feel the same way. And if that's not wild enough, Phil Spencer, there was also an email leaked where he wanted to buy Nintendo. He thinks that Nintendo is the next great acquisition, and I agree. That is the next great acquisition. But Nintendo is its own entity. It's its own fucking dimension.
It's its own brand. It can never fall under the hands of Microsoft or Sony. I'm sorry.
Right, or Sony. Exactly. That's it. That's the thing. We're not being biased. What we're saying is you're going to have Microsoft and PlayStation, Sony. Like, if you acquire Nintendo, you're just going to put what do you call it? Loot boxes and all this shit on every other Nintendo game, and we don't need that.
No,
it's good where it is right now.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone, because Nintendo should never be. I will take that to the Supreme Court. If FTC, no, that is a monopoly right there. If anyone, now if it was like a Lenovo, I don't know. I don't even know how I feel about that. Nintendo's Nintendo and should always be left alone, because why? Microsoft, you have other businesses like Windows. Sony, you have your electronics department and other stuff. So Nintendo is just purely Nintendo, and what do they focus on? Nintendo.
Right.
Nothing else.
Not microtransactions, not booty ass like Starfield and like making the same fucking Fallout game into a space game. Come on, bro. Baldur's Gate did it better. Sorry. With the voice acting. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, like, don't take Nintendo. I don't even think even the Japanese would give up the brand.
They better not.
I don't think they would ever give up the brand. No, that's like the one thing that they have going for them. Not a one thing, but you know what I mean. It's like to give it to a big ass corporation like Mike. No way. Fuck that. Anyways. That's that. Well, speaking about Nintendo, so 7-Eleven in Japan are going to be releasing the Tumblers, and there's two versions. There's the Super Mario one, and there's the Luigi one.
Dude,
and
that's
actually
dope.
Hell yeah, that's dope. They look like me too. They look dope as fuck. What?
Dude, and this is why Nintendo is Nintendo.
Right, little things.
This off.
That's right, baby. That's right. That's what I'm talking about.
I want one.
So it'll release. It's called a Super Mario Tumbler book, but it'll release on the 12th of October. And the reason it's called a book is that it comes in some kind of pamphlet, which is actually going to be showcasing the following game that they're going to be releasing on October 20th, which is Super Mario Wonder. So there's a reason for you to get a little pamphlet. You get ready for it. It's only going to be about $20 each, but in yen, it's 2,959. And it's quality. You can still hold about 12 ounces. The design is vacuum insulated to keep your beverage at an optimal temperature, and it doesn't create condensation on the outside. So if it's perfect for when you're working from home, anything around electronics, beautiful. So. Hopefully you guys.
It's worth it.
Hell yeah! And the thing is that it's only going to be in Japan though, so hopefully we'll get imports or knockoffs over here. I don't know. eBay. There you go. And the last bit of news that we got over here is Tomb Raider Trilogy, but they are remastering it.
Yes,
which is really nice. Really, really nice.
Yes, no more polygon boobs.
Yep. Now we're gonna have some actual curves, baby.
But you know,
Well,
if you ever remember, there was a glitch in the first one with the stupid dinosaur that you would
there
get stuck.
was.
And like the first edition of Tomb Raider, the original one,
Shit,
where
I don't
with the
remember.
dinosaur, where you would get stuck, and I remember that forever and a day because it took me a while. I had to restart the game.
Oh shit, I had
And I
no
still remember
idea.
that. Yeah, I mean that at least was me, my experience, but I don't know, but I'm
Gotcha.
actually looking forward to playing them again because they were actually good games.
Hell yeah, they were good games. Hell yeah, especially for the solo player that just wants to, move from one point to the other. They were definitely linear, but the puzzles were so cool. And like there was back then, you didn't have like Game Informer to kind of tell you, hey, go do this, go do that. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
remember. There was no like what do they have now? What's that wiki where you can like look up like how
yeah,
to get this, how to get to that point. You had to
yeah.
figure it out.
Yep.
So it's gonna be excited to relive our past through Tomb Raider again. And that's it for gaming news. We're gonna move on to Nerds in the Know. So Nerds in the Know, what we got? Oh,
That's what she said.
That's right. The Office will make a return, ladies and gentlemen. Now, listen, this is a staple in this home and probably in many homes. This is a staple show. Whenever you're just trying to lay pipe, you're just trying to, come back from work and you're tired as shit, or you're just trying to have a good time, smoke some herb, babe, put the
Parkour.
Office. That's right. That's right. You're like,
That's right.
no matter what, you'll have a good time. No matter
No,
what.
seriously.
So it's
I
gonna.
I can't wait.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait. I'm excited for this. It's been off and on the discussion of it coming back. It's gonna be a reboot, but we'll see how it pans out because if done right, it's magic. You just got to get good cast. So hopefully they cast well. Maybe I hope they bring back a lot of the old cast from it.
Me too.
But it does need Steve Carell. I'm sorry.
And it does not need Toby. Toby, you can get out of here. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
You know what does suck though? Our next story, bro. Charter Disney. Now, I mean, it doesn't really suck because it gives you the opportunity, for the. I mean, you can talk shit now, right?
Oh, yo, so yeah. So all I'm saying is that this is going to be the future of cable. There's no way around it. Spectrum and Disney were in a fight. This happened during the U.S. Open, so people lost ESPN. They weren't able to watch it, and they don't play at this point. It makes sense the way that it's being bundled. It's going to save consumers money because we just saw the increase of what Disney Plus is, and it's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. So something like this is the first of its kind, and it's not the last.
That's right.
I can almost guarantee that pretty soon Comcast Xfinity is going to be going in the same way. They're not going to have a choice, and then all the others, and that's really, if Comcast Xfinity gets on the page with it, it's game set match.
Yeah,
no other way around it. If one does it, they all do it.
Right, so, absolutely. And I remember Blackstradamus calling this. I remember there being this like, watch, this is what's gonna happen, and like, boom, here we are. You just insider trade. Now I'm just kidding. Just
kidding. Now. Buy your stock in Disney right now.
Yeah. Yo, speaking of Disney and shit. Yeah, go ahead.
Quick, did you hear about oh my God, Byron Scott?
Byron yeah, Byron Scott.
He owns all those other networks.
You're right.
He was trying to buy ABC.
That's right. So they don't actually. Yeah, that's right. Spectrum doesn't know what they're going to do with that yet.
Yeah, it's not Byron Scott. It's Byron something.
Yeah, Byron something.
I can't remember, but yes, he is trying to buy ABC. Byron Allen. That's who it is.
That's what it is. Yep.
And we'll see what happens with that. But Michael Eisner's not ready to sell it off because it's going to mess up with your carriage rights, and it's going to mess up everything Disney if they do that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
They'll have to figure out what to do and how to split things in. And I don't know. We'll see what happens with that one if he gets his hands on it. I'm really curious to see.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. We'll definitely let you guys know. And something really quick, returning to movies and such. Channing Tatum is going to get his opportunity at Gambit. It looks like the rumors are saying that he recorded a scene for Deadpool 3, where he's most than likely going to be, living that character. Hopefully it's good, because he said he was traumatized by the last Gambit role that never went through. Yeah.
Oh my God.
After the ups and downs, he was like, I don't even want to watch any Marvel movies anymore. So for him to come out of the woodwork and say, all right, I'll take up the mantle of Gambit, I mean, there's got to be something good going on there then.
We're going to see a lot of characters that we've never seen before,
right?
But we will never see ever again the way we want, or the way that we previously envisioned. I think this movie is going to be probably the best Marvel movie that will come out.
Right.
In a long time, but shit has to fall into place in order for that to happen. And I think
Correcto mundo, cuz. That's right. And you were talking just now about we're going to see a bunch of actors. Now that we're going to get into it, but now that SAG-AFTRA have come to an agreement and shit, Jamie Lee Curtis will lobby for the role of One Piece now that the writer's strike is done. And I think that's a cool role. And she's always been an iconic fucking actress. I mean, there's no other way to put it. So looking forward to seeing this.
I want to see this. I think she's put herself back on the map recently after the last Halloween set of movies. Even though the movies themselves didn't do great, she herself has put her in herself in a role where I think the fans will champion for this. I think One Piece needs this.
Right.
Because it's just going to elevate One Piece to that next tier of, holy crap, you have an A-list actor in this role.
100%.
And other people, and hopefully it sets a precedent for these type of shows.
Yeah.
But with the show, don't mess it up. Keep the chemistry, keep it going. But I think the fact that she wants to play the role is because she's a fan.
Absolutely. And that's exactly the point that I was getting at. The fact that she wants to lobby means that she's been a fan of this franchise, of this story, of this anime. And when you have somebody like, we'll go back to Henry Cavill, and he took up The Witcher the very first season. I mean, you absolutely knew that this dude breathe, played, eat shit, fucking Witcher.
Yeah. And
when you have actors that love the character and can embody them, it just makes the show so much better. So much better. So definitely looking forward to seeing her.
Yep.
And
talking about Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Cavill. Did you see the picture
of
him and it's happening? Him and Highlander.
No, I did not.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Stop playing. Highlander, bro?
Highlander.
Oh my goodness, dog.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah. We'll get more. No, we're not gonna that's all we're saying. We'll get more next time.
Yeah, for sure. Oh man, I didn't catch that one. Damn. But now that the writer's strike is done, there's going to be a lot of stuff that we were talking the past couple shows that we're like, hey, we don't know if we're going to see it or not. We're going to see a lot of that happening. Movies, TV shows are all going to start coming back online. But what's really also important is that the members of SAG-AFTRA approve video game strike authorized for 2023. Did I say that wrong? Did I say that wrong?
No, I'm laughing at that. They end one strike, and now they're going towards video games.
Yeah. And not only is it what's it called, video games, but it's also video game performers.
Yes.
And the thing is, like, you're gonna, if AI is allowed to continue it, it's not going to let people actually do the moves.
Yeah.
I mean, replicate the character.
Yeah, motion capture and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Give me a second. Go ahead.
It's gonna take away a factor of the game away. I think pay these people their money. Again, we're talking about the video games like Xbox being only digital and still charging $70. So where is that money going? Pay up. If you're gonna charge us $70, you better pay these actors, these performers, more money. At the same time, I still would like to see a $50 game price if it's digital. But honestly, you can't have it one way. You gotta have it. You gotta come on, man. Pay them their money, because how long have you've had these actors? Like, listen to all the voice actors. I mean, Kratos. Man, that's a big one right there, and all the other voice actors like McTavish in Call of Duty, they do dual roles, and they don't really get their just desserts for their time and pleasure and that they put into these video games. And I think it's about time that they bump their contracts, but at the same time lower the price on the games. But I mean, we're looking at Activision, Limelight, Disney character voices, EA, Epic, Formosa, Insomniac, Take-Two, VoiceWorks, and WB Games.
Right.
Y'all hit.
Yeah, that's it.
And those are just the big time, not even the subdivisions. So
we're not even talking about indie games or anything like that. So that's gonna be so huge for the gaming industry, I think. But it's a double-edged sword. Does this mean that games are gonna go up, right? Like you were saying, does this mean that who's gonna really end up paying for that?
We will. But all right. If you're saying I am going to be paying $75 because these people are getting paid, then that makes sense.
Exactly.
But I will not pay $75 for a digital version.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Not squat out of it.
Right.
Squat. No jewel case, no case for it, no nothing.
Right.
All I'm doing is getting a little digital code that I have to download. I'm doing all the work here.
That's right.
I'm wasting the electricity.
There's a caveat. Yep.
So come on, you better, if that's what you're going to do, you drop the price to $50, $45, and charge double if you want a physical. That should be the way it goes.
For sure.
And they're still going to make money because they're not pressing the game. They're not doing all they're doing is they're encoding that download so that an individual can download that game.
That's right. And we wanted to be very clear with everyone that, like, we support the actors, the voice actors, the motion capture actors. We support all that shit. We're not saying that we don't want to help them. We're just saying that, hey, the same way that we're willing to like help these actors, because it's going to come down to the consumer, obviously, the same way that we want to help these actors, like, also, like, throw us a bone and fucking work with us. If we're not getting a hard copy, then lower the digital copy. Shit. It is not our fault that you decided to get a new engine for your games. Then you got to mitigate the consumer also. Keep us happy as well. I'm sorry, but we're the ones. If it weren't for us eating and consuming, y'all wouldn't be anywhere.
Seriously.
So fucking treat us nicer.
That's right. Affordable, or we'll strike and we won't buy your shit.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I like deadass. I haven't bought like a game until Baldur's game came out. Because I was disappointed with Dead Island 2.
Yeah.
I waited 6-7 years for that crap.
Yeah.
And then Diablo 4, fucking doo-doo. I say, you know what? I said I'm gonna gamble if I buy Baldur's Gate. But let me tell you, the best investment I've ever made. And that corporation, I like that corporation right there. I like, it's not even a corporation. Like this dude, like all the stuff that they're making for Baldur's Gate coming up, free, no microtransactions.
That's how it should be.
Yeah, no microtransactions, no none of this. Fuck, amazing.
Yeah, my next investment is going to be Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2. That's right. That's right.
That's it. It's only a few weeks away, so that's going to be my next investment.
Now, did you pre-order a version, or are you just getting the game and you just
I'm
play?
just getting the game. I just want to play. I stopped pre-order.
Yeah, I got you. But this next story though, this next story is dope.
Yo, Latinos in space.
Latino papi. Yo, so Jose Hernandez. There's even a movie, bro. Dude. That's why this what's his name?
Oh man, Michael Pena.
Yeah, that's why he plays Jose Hernandez in this movie. I don't know if you watched it yet.
I have not yet.
A Million Miles Away. It's on Prime Video. It's amazing. It's really
I gotta
awesome.
watch this. It's really just his story of.
Yep.
Just saying, he worked hard, and look where it got him.
Absolutely,
so,
man.
You know, don't be knocking those that be coming over. You know, dude, that's how often do we get something like that?
How often do you go from like working at a farm to being a NASA engineer and astronaut? Holy fuck, that's incredible, man.
Yeah.
Gotta be proud about that. There's certain things that I like to be like very humble about, but when it comes to something like this, you gotta be proud about that, bro. Like they're exploring fucking the universe. Love that. Absolutely, fully support that shit. So
seriously,
I'm glad that like they're finding these people who never got the spotlight as they deserve, Latino, Black, Indian, Asian, whatever. The point is that they're finally like showing you, hey, these are the other real people that like made a big impact, and we have to celebrate them. We have to honor them. So I like check out the movie, bro. It's beautiful.
That's why the Artemis mission is so important.
Ooh,
because, I think it's Artemis 3. Because it's going to have your first female African American touch on the moon.
Wow, that's what's
why
up.
That is important, dude.
What? Yeah.
Not only is she the first in over 50 years, but she's a female and she's African American.
She's worked so hard, dude. She's worked so hard to break those those molds that society has fucking made for us to consume. She's like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna break that cycle.
Yo,
beautiful.
She's gonna be a national hero instantaneously.
Beautiful,
I can't wait.
Man.
3
Me too.
Years away, I think 25, 26 months, somewhere around there.
We can handle 3 years. Oh
yes.
You know what else they can handle? Some AI robotic arms. That's fucking dope, man. Activate iron arms. That's the first thing I thought about. I was like, oh shit, Spider-Man arms, bro.
Doc Ock.
It's they're by this company called Jedi Arms. They're AI powered robotic arms. They're like almost like spider arms, really, to be honest.
Seriously, and like you get detachable. They're detachable. They're controllable by the wearer.
Right.
I mean, I guess what the whole point is, you're supposed to have social interactions with multiple wearers.
Yeah.
So, like, I could give you my arm. Like, I could just, I see the market now.
Yeah.
I just see it now.
Oh yeah. I mean, you like, I see your vision. We're going to go from the extreme of pornography to the extreme of surgery. right?
Yeah.
Like there's going to be good and there's going to be like bad stuff.
Yeah.
In surgery, you're going to be able to do so much more with multiple arms.
My God, that would be amazing. Yes.
Holy shit. And in entertainment, you're also going to be doing a lot of this. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things. So
yes.
I think society's going to consume it very, very much.
One thing that's going to have to be made illegal: driving.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah,
driving. You can't use those to drive. I'm sorry.
No way. No, that'd be. I mean,
but you can't even use them while driving because I could see myself now having a cheeseburger here and a drink over here. All in no.
Your phone is in your other arm scrolling the phone while you're trying to drive.
Yeah, but I'm not using my hand.
And dog, you know that there's going to be some influencer like this should be a Blackstradamus right here, but you know that there's going to be an influencer who's going to try it and say, "Oh, the spider arms challenge or whatever." I don't know.
Yep. It's gonna be all over TikTok.
And with every challenge and try, every fatality, you learn something from it. You know, so people are going to try it. That's all I'm saying is people are going to try it like idiots. Man. I think innovation requires some sort of trial and tribulation, but some people are just dumb. What we're saying is, if you do get your hands, fans, on one of these, we don't even know how much it is, but if you do get your hands, please be careful. You know, don't try this at home, sort of stuff. Don't do it.
Like, I could like the someone's gonna weaponize it.
Yeah. I
see it now. They're not going to be hands. They're going to be cannons or some stupid shit like that.
Right.
I see it now.
They're calling it digital cyborg. That's what you're saying. That's exactly what you're describing right there.
Someone's going to take the hands off and put blades on those.
Yep.
Dude, you're going to be like General Grievous.
Yo. Somebody will do that too. They'll be like, oh. Yeah, and they're gonna cosplay. Oh my God, the world of cosplay! Oh, holy
General Grievous, Dr. Octopus.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That's gonna be wild.
That would be wild though. That would be a wild cosplay. But at the flip side, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. We definitely need to follow this story and hear more as it transforms and
for sure. And on our last story, NASA delivers, and I'm gonna leave this to E because he was super excited when he got the story. I was excited when I read it. I mean, I don't know much of it, but I know enough to understand how fucking paramount this was for humanity.
This was one of those missions. Like a couple of years ago, I think it was 7 to 8 years ago, NASA launched the OSIRIS-REx mission, and I think we actually covered it. I might have.
Yeah, you're right.
I might have aired it. And its key point was to go to an asteroid, collect samples, and bring it back to Earth in that little capsule. Yeah. And one little micro calculation, if it would have been wrong, whole project would have been down the drain. Even down to collecting the samples and make sure they were secure. The fact that they were able to do this, it took a while, and shoot the capsule back. And I missed it because I just completely been busy. But it came back after launching on September 8th, 2016. It met with Bennu, which was the asteroid, collected it, and came back to us. And the reason it went to Bennu is because there were simulations that suggested it was going to hit us, a 1 in 1,800 chance that it could hit Earth between 2178 and 2290. We all be gone, but they wanted to just be able to collect it and get information, and they pulled it off. And that's genius, and I'm telling you, this is not the first. It's the first, but it's not the last that's going to happen. We're going to get more like this. Supposedly, there was a mission that was going to do it with one of the rovers on Mars, the cost of that. That's kind of on hold, where we were going to send another drone up there. It was going to land and fire, a whole bunch of crap. But that was the original thought of what was going to happen with Mars. But we might get man on Mars before that, so who knows? But the whole probe is still being used. It's now going towards another asteroid to to just examine it. It just shows the resiliency, the STEM work, the genius over at NASA and what they're capable of doing. And not even that. What they've done is they took very small samples. NASA's studying one. Japanese Space Agency is examining a bit of the sample, and the European Space Agency is examining and testing some of the samples. The rest, which is a whole shitload, is left to those that are coming after us.
Wow.
For study. So it's going to be stored and for future generations to study this soil.
That's beautiful, man.
Dude, it's so awesome.
That's exciting. We'll definitely would love to hear more about that, and whenever you capture anything live, I mean, I'm there, and just our fans will be too, and that's incredible, man. Thank you so much for sharing that story.
You're welcome.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of our show, but we really appreciate everything that you guys do for us, sharing, watching. We would love for you to hit that subscribe button if you can. It's for us, it's not about getting the likes. It's not about getting, this and that. We don't care about the fame. We care about coming here together for you guys, entertaining you, talking about these stories, getting the communication going, getting these conversations up. And we can't do that if algorithms don't pick us up. So every little help, every little like, every share that you do, every time you tell your friends about us, it truly helps. And we really appreciate it.
Yep.
So from all of us to all of you, drink up, bitches. And thank you so much.
Have a good night.
Be well, everyone. Woo-wee.